Okay, the next question we got, question 4. It's full of all the symbols we've come across, the intersection symbols, the union symbols, and the dash symbols for knots. We've got, first of all, in the question, a probability of A as a number, probability of B as a number, and the probability of A union B as a number. Is there any formula you can think of that links those together, which will actually give us the answer to part A? Go on, Alice.
P bracket A union B
Yep.
equals PA plus PB minus PA.
Yeah, okay. That's a formula we've had before for the union of two events. And we know just from reading this question, probability of A is 0.6, probability of B is 0.3, and A union B is 0.8. So if you just substitute those in, .6 plus 0.3 is 0.9. So what's the bit on the end got to be? I'm taking off. 0.8 is 0.9, take away?
Minus 0.1.
Yeah, 0.1. So I know just from using that first probability law, that sort of union event formula, which is one of the ones you need to memorise, that's the answer to part A. Part B looks slightly more complicated, but now you've got the information about A, B and the intersection, what could you produce now that would help us? It's worked in all the other questions so far. Venn diagram, yeah, so I would now do a Venn diagram. You've got two overlapping circles, A and B. Where does this 0.1 I've just worked out fit on the diagram? The intersection, where does that fit? In the middle, yeah. So if I know it's 0.1 in the middle, the question told me that all of A was 0.6, so this other bit of A must be 0.5. Those two bits add up to my 0.6. The question told me that all of B adds up to 0.3, but if 0.1 is there, that must be 0.2, so that is now 0.3. Hayley, what do all of those numbers I've written down so far add up to give?
0.28.
Yeah, 0.8, so there's another 0.2 floating around outside that isn't A or B. So we're going to use that Venn diagram. I'm just going to do a sketch down here. Not A and B. What bit of this would I call not A and B?
Would it be the whole of B?
The rest of
Oh no, the rest of B.
It's that bit there. Yeah. That is not in A and at the same time is in B. So that is the bit we need to answer part B. So that is that 0.2. So we can just state the answer to that one is 0.2 for part B. So can you do a similar small little Venn diagram for yourself just for part C and just shade in what you think this is? It's an A and it's not in B at the same time. So at the same time it's in A but it's not in B. What bit will you shade for that? And then what will your answer be? Yes, it's this bit over here. It's in A but it's not in B, so the answer is that 0.5. Part D, can somebody tell me what that is in words? Rosie, what's this in words and what's the answer? Yeah, not in A and not in B. What bit of my diagram is that? Yeah, it's all around the outside. It's not in A and it's not in B. So that is the 0.2. E, the next bit, is A union B dash. This means it's in A, or it's not in B, or it could be both. And the way to do this is you can just shade in both bits. A, well that's A. Not B is everything that's not in B. So if I shade not B in, that's not B. And then for the union, anything you've shaded is the answer. So it's everything except that little bit there.
Well,
So
it's
it's-
not the intersection.
Yeah, sorry?
It's not the intersection.
No, this is a union for part E.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't understand like, how it can be A or not B, but it can't be the middle bit then, 'cause that's A.
Well, this
it's not
this
B.
bit here, because the union, remember, is one or the other, or both at the same time. So, if I go through that bit again with the diagram, to do a union, first of all, shade in the first bit, so A. And if I shade in A, that's that bit there,
Yeah.
okay? Then shade in not B. Not B is anything apart from inside that one there.
Yeah.
If it's asking you for a union, it's anything you shaded. Doesn't matter how many times it's been shaded, it's anything you've shaded. Because everything that's been shaded there is either in A, or it's not in B, and some of it happens to be in both. So it's everything we shaded there, which is everything apart from that 0.2. So the answer to that one is 0.8. And the last one we had here was not A union B. So it's like the mirror image of the last one we've done. And again, if it's a union, just shade both bits if you want to. So not in A is everything apart from the A circle. That's not in A, that bit there. B is anything that's in the B circle. So it's that bit. And because it's a union, anything that's shaded will be fine. So it's everything apart from this bit here. And that bit there was worth 0.5. So it's everything apart from 0.5. So it's 1 minus 0.5. The answer is
The bit
0.5.
that make it in the middle, the B part, that's the only part that makes it the intersection.
Yes. The intersection bit is just the bit in the middle. Yeah, that's correct.